On this episode of Frozen Gold.
Oh. What happened? Either ran out of gas or we have a clog.
Uh-oh. Nothing easy about this.
There they are.
Okay, I got one. Awesome.
We're gonna go to the claim and get the super gold.
Ooh. What is that called?
What is that?
It was huge.
As our planet warms, ice melts and glaciers retreat, new ground is being uncovered in Greenland. 6 determined American miners have traveled thousands of miles in search of one thing: gold. In this dangerous terrain, everything is on the line as they attempt to make a fortune.
This is a dream come true.
One step closer to Greenland gold.
Ray and his team have just 5 of their 12-week mining season left before Greenland's winter closes in and makes mining impossible. The miners are focusing on 2 key areas. Tiffany, Kimberly, and Eric found success at the waterfall cut.
Wow, you guys did good.
That's the best looking stuff we've done so far.
And Christian, with claim owner Alex, has been working the supercut. While there's gold in both areas, it is ultra fine. They now need a specialized super sluice after Alex's wasn't up to the task.
The super sluice is like not super running.
We were losing gold.
As supplies are hard to come by in Greenland, Ray has traveled 25 miles from the claim to get the make-or-break machinery constructed.
This is the only place where I'm gonna find any shops like this right here that's gonna have plasma cutters and welders and metal brakes.
The super sluice works by filtering pay dirt through 2-inch bars under the hopper and into a crash box to shake loose the particles of fine gold. The ultra-long sluice section provides a huge surface area so water can flow through at a shallower level, ensuring they catch every speck of gold.
The only way we're gonna get enough gold is to actually get something large enough to turn more yards per day. Fire in the hole.
Until Ray returns, the mine can only run at half capacity, so he must work fast and get back to the team as quickly as possible.
Greenland is challenging me every time I turn around. If it's easy, everybody'd do it.
245 miles north. While he's away, Ray has sent geologist Elley to Greenland's capital, Nuuk, because tensions have flared between her and some of the team.
You need to suck it up.
You need to stop talking for a second.
Like, you need to grow a pair, man. He hasn't been handing us or pointing us or showing us anything.
While taking a break from the claim, Elley's grabbed the chance to investigate whether the team could diversify into precious gems if their gold mining comes up short.
Being able to see some of the different regional geology that Greenland has to offer really shows us that there's not only gold mining, there's gem mining. Awesome.
To expand her understanding of precious stone mining in Greenland, Elley has arranged to take a helicopter visit to one of the most important sites in Greenlandic geology.
Forward here, Ruby Island is the island that's just coming here to your right. It was where the first official recording of rubies and sapphires were found.
Wow.
So, welcome to Ruby Island.
Yes. It's guarded on the ground. That's so cool.
They're just all over the place. I got to land in the helicopter on Ruby Island. And that is the first place in the 1960s where they had discovered rubies here in Greenland, where a fisherman was walking along and was like, oh, that's a pretty stone. And they picked it up and it was an actual ruby.
The island is now a protected site and no longer mined. But even after 60 years of being harvested for gems, the ground is still a tantalizing example of the richness of Greenland's geology.
But when you look, you can see that the stories about the stones having red spots is very easy to...
Oh, yeah. In terms of being able to have a ruby mine, it gives me a really good aspect of the type of geology and what it takes to essentially do ruby mining here in Greenland. Oh, and there's more over here.
After seeing the amazing potential in the local geology, Elley believes there could be a future in ruby mining for the team back at the claim.
Alex, who we work with, has the mining permits for where we're mining now. So say that we did find something on his claim that could be sustainable for some type of gemstone, he can apply for that type of permit. I think we should expand. If we can find something different, maybe. I don't think that there's just one thing to find in Greenland. The rubies, different minerals, gold, it's all out there for the taking.
Back on the mainland in Nook, to try and get her hands on her own rubies to bring back to the claim, Elley has recruited Greenlandic guide Cuponic.
I want to show you the biggest ruby in the Northern Hemisphere.
Who has brokered a meeting with a local ruby claim owner.
And she's like, this person is going to be awesome. Let's go meet him. Plus, he also has his own ruby claim. I instantly was like, ding.
Hi, and welcome to my workshop. This is our cabinet where we store all of our specimens and small cut stones. If you can have a look.
Oh, yes, please. So all this found in Greenland?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And here you can see one of the biggest single crystals of ruby in the world.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe you found this. How did you feel when you found it? Did you freak out?
Yeah, when we first found it, you can sort of see only the top of it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we have this huge chunk of ruby.
Weighing 62 ounces, this amazing unpolished ruby is an enticing taste of what could potentially be found on Alex's claim.
We're doing gold mining, but I've been going out and to see what else it has to offer.
Yeah, I can see how excited you are. Maybe you should come with me and we could go look for some rubies.
I would absolutely love it.
Yeah.
This is gonna be amazing. This is so cool. Ruby fever for me is definitely real. I want one very, very badly.
320 miles south at the claim. Until Ray returns, he's asked Eric, Christian, Tiffany, and Kimberly to run the remaining pay dirt from the waterfall cut through their existing high banker sluice.
2 more, Eric, right?
While Christian hauls in pay dirt from the cut, the twins feed in the material and Eric carefully maintains the flow of water through the sluice.
He is like the flow master. He can adjust our flow and make sure that we're catching that fine gold.
It's critical they keep the supply of pay dirt and water constant. Any disruptions could cause them to wash away precious gold.
Carrying these buckets down by hand, this material's wet. It's not just wet, it's super heavy. I already carried 20 buckets down, plus another few. I know Eric has already carried a bunch of buckets down too, so we got a lot of real manual backbreaking work ahead of us.
Oh.
What?
We have a clog.
Ran out of gas?
What
We
happened?
either ran out of gas or we have a clog. I think we ran out of gas.
Oh no, running out of fuel?
Yeah, we're out of fuel, man.
Eric and the twins are running precious pay dirt, but it's crucial they keep the water supply to the sluice constant or risk losing gold.
Oh no, running out of fuel?
Yeah, we're out of fuel, man. It's all good. We have some more here. We just don't want to keep shutting down like this.
I know. I'll grab a bucket from the bottom when you start it.
We just ran out of fuel, and the problem with that is we don't want to fluctuate the flow because once we start up, the water flow is going to push out a lot of gold in the sluice box. This is just like gold mining 101. That's why Kim has grabbed material off the end of the sluice, just to make sure if we blew out gold, we're running it back through the machine. All right, gonna start her up. Woo! Quicksand. Get the throttle real low. Get that nice low flow that we're looking for, so we're not pushing the gold out.
Keeping the sluice fueled isn't the only challenge. Christian must supply them with enough pay dirt from their stockpile half a mile away. It would be an easy job with the mini excavator, but today, that's not an option.
Last night, we noticed that we had a little fuel leak, and we had to actually take it apart and find out that the overflow line has actually come off the top of the tank. This has been just one big setback after another. I mean, we have literally been jumping hurdles out here.
After 2 hours hauling buckets by hand, Christian is at breaking point. If they are going to have any chance of running this material before Ray returns, he needs to take a big risk.
We're up against the clock, and having that little digger down is a big setback. Fortunately, we have the big X still, Matilda, as Ray likes to call it, so I'm gonna have him come up here with that big Matilda and get her big shovel going and see if we can't get some material down here a lot faster.
Drafting in Big Matilda is a major gamble. The half-mile journey from the pay dirt pile to the sluice could easily wreck the vital machine.
This bedrock here is unforgiving, and driving over the edge of it with the excavator, man, it's a risk. We could snap a track really easy out here, and that's the last thing we want to do. I don't think any of us have the Wheaties in us to pick up that track and sling it back around and get it strung on there, let alone find the parts to replace it.
After loading the precious pay dirt into a huge bag, Christian begins carefully guiding excavator operator Gishlak across the perilous journey from the pay dirt pile to the sluice.
Without a shovel like this, it would take us a week to move this pile of dirt down there. I don't know what I was thinking I was gonna move that by hand.
If they damage the excavator in transit, their season is as good as over.
I'm worried about that right track. Careful there, careful. So if one of those tracks snap out here, we are really screwed. Your right track is against bedrock. You'll have to go straight forward or go to a little to the left. There you go, that's good, come forward.
After a hair-raising hour traversing the rocky ground, finally, Christian and Gishlak deposit the pay dirt with the team at the sluice, giving the miners a fighting chance of running the material before Ray returns to the claim.
Man, that was a heck of a task right there. It's a risk doing anything out here, but we need to get the material moved. We're keeping our fingers really crossed right now that this is really worth it.
320 miles north in the capital Nook, on a hunt for precious gems to diversify their gold mining operation, Elley has been invited by claim owner Anunwak to prospect for rubies.
Well, I picked a lovely day to go do this. He said that we would be able to go out to his claim and I would be able to go search for rubies. So I was super, super, super excited about this.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah, let's go find some rubies, man. It's cold.
Yeah, and the weather's supposed to clear up.
Let's go do this, guys. Let's go find some big rubies.
Anunwak's claim lays inward of a 45-minute boat ride across the rough waters to the north.
And then you said it's an hour-ish hike?
Yeah.
We get kind of dropped off, and he says, okay, it's probably about an hour-and-a-half hike if we're at a steady pace. And I'm thinking, that's nothing for me. I can totally handle this.
We're going on top of that river.
So we go up this little ridge, and he's like, okay, now we have to cross the creek. That's fun. And you see that little area up there? He's all on the other side of that, there's a lake, and then it's just right over there.
After an hour's tough hike, they should be nearing the claim.
So where are we going?
Yeah, we're going that way.
Like in the saddle area?
Yeah, up there, into the clouds. So
you bring us to this beautiful lake, and you're like, wait, no. I'm freezing cold at this point. My feet are soaking wet. We get up to the saddle. No. He's all, now we have to follow the river. And I'm like, so how many times is it gonna be just right up there? I'm not sure that anybody else at camp could have done this.
capsized maybe, Christian.
A little bit frustrated. You keep telling me it's just 30 more minutes, just 30 more minutes.
It takes 3 hours of scaling treacherous rocks in freezing conditions, but they finally make it.
How high have we hiked above sea level?
Around 700 meters.
To the snow.
Yeah, and now it's snowing up here.
Having climbed over 2,000 feet into a snowstorm, Elley now has to hope Nunwak's ruby prospects are as good as he claims.
Basically from here, look down on the ground, see if you can find something.
Oh. Wow! Awesome! Wow.
So there they are.
In the wilderness north of Greenland's capital Nuuk, team geologist Elley has braved freezing temperatures and a dangerous 3-hour climb, prospecting Nunwak's claim for rubies.
Wow.
Oh!
So you can see in this vein,
Yep.
they go all the way over here.
Yeah.
What? Yes!
So we found the rubies.
I instantly went from I'm freezing cold to holy crap, they're everywhere.
They get even bigger up there.
Yeah. Then let's go up there.
You can see here, there you have a big crystal.
Wow.
Rubies are normally found at a depth of between 10 and 65 feet. But here, the ground's surface is absolutely riddled with precious gems.
How many can I keep?
Let's see how many we can get down to the to the boat.
Wow. Bring that one home.
Okay, I got one! I really hope that everybody at camp will enjoy what I'm allowed to bring back.
But with temperatures dropping fast, it's a race against the elements to grab as many as they can before the weather closes in and prevents their boat from leaving.
Yeah. You got it out. You got it out. Wow.
The rain and fog has made it very difficult, and now it's snowing, so it's super cold. We found a few.
You can see there's a lot more in the ground.
Oh, there's so many.
But we don't have enough time.
I know.
It's freezing.
It's freezing. My
snowing.
Yeah.
The boat is on its way.
I've got a baggie full of rubies. This is pretty freaking cool. Let's leave and get down the hill. I don't think I walked so fast down a hill in the longest of time just to get my core temperature heated up enough so that I wouldn't freeze to death on the top of a mountain looking for rubies. Woo. Almost on the boat. Almost there. I got down the hill. Boat picks us up. We have just a little tiny small chat. So, do we get to keep some rubies?
Yeah, I'll go home and then I'll clean them, and then we'll see how the quality is, and then we'll take it from there.
When he said that on the boat, my face was like, really? So I helped you get these rubies and you're just like, bye, I'll let you know. Very heartbreaking, to say the least. I have a bad feeling about this.
Elley will have to wait while Nunwak appraises the rubies and hopes she can strike a deal over enough to bring back to the team. 320 miles south in Kakortok, team leader Ray is working flat out to get the season-saving super sluice finished.
If I can just keep the momentum going, sometime by 5 o'clock, I'll have everything welded together as best it needs to be. 2 more to go.
He's finished the crash box and has now started on the sluice sections.
When the mat is laying in the bottom, I don't want that water to be any higher than about 1 inch. If I can keep the water level that low, then the gold, which is the heaviest, will be have to scrape right along the very bottom of that mat, and it'll get stuck. It's a science.
To make it transportable, Ray has designed his super sluice to break down into 4 3-foot-long sections. He will then use bespoke joiner plates to seal the parts together back at the claim.
And now we have roughly 2 meters of sluice ready to go. We have 2 more meters to go. And after that, I'll have to cut these things to be sleeves and joiners that will lock the two together. We're gonna go to the claim and get the super gold.
But working against the clock, Ray has made a crucial miscalculation.
I don't know how, but I got that damn measurement wrong. I'm 2 fingers too wide. I don't know how the hell I did that.
Used to imperial measurements, Ray has cut the metal in inches, but the plans were in centimeters. So the joining sleeves are too big. He must now rebuild them from scratch.
That's where I messed up. That's what I did. Metric.
This setback means Ray must extend his trip by another day, which will eat into the precious little time they have left to mine.
Ain't that a biting?
At the claim, word has made it back to the team that Ray has been delayed for another day. The pay dirt from the waterfall cut has all been run, and the miners are determined to keep up their efforts.
We gotta find some gold.
Christian and Elley met with a neighboring claim owner to explore whether his site might have larger and easier to extract gold.
We really could wash 500 tons every day. We would find 3 kilos of gold every day out there.
So if we could take Eric up there, we might be able to find some actual really good gold out here.
With Ray's blessing, Christian now wants to visit the claim and see it with his own eyes.
His numbers look really good. I think he's gonna let us go out there and do some poking around, but I'd sure like to have some extra good muscle out there. You down for that?
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
We'll take some sluices out there, some shovels, some pry bars, kind of pink around out there.
Do what we do best.
You down?
Hell yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Herluff's claim lies a short 4-mile boat ride to the north, so Eric and Christian want to explore whether easier gold could be laying close by.
Erloff, how you doing?
Great.
Erloff, I'd like to introduce you to Eric. He's our American muscle now. We need a young gun here.
Yeah, he
Pleasure
looks,
to meet you, Erloff.
looks very good, huh?
Thank you.
Fine arms you got with you there, so looking forward
It's
to.
from painting.
Yeah. It's Eric and Chris. Those guys are very strong. And those guys really have to work hard. And I'm sure you will be fine for this job. I hope we'll find some nuggets. We need guys like you. So go for it.
Oh, man, we're ready to flip some rocks, find some gold, bro.
Yeah.
You got the right guys for the job. We can't wait to get out there.
Nice to hear.
The miners have just tonight and tomorrow to prospect with Herluff before Ray is due back at the claim.
Should we go look at the mine?
Let's go look at a mine.
Let's go look.
Yeah.
At 1.5 square miles, Herluff's claim is larger than 700 football fields. So with limited time, they will need the help of his Greenlandic geologist, Tua, if they're going to get on the gold.
But this is mainly not prospected at all. So all of this and almost 1,000 meters ahead, not touched so much.
This is not going to be easy. We have such a short time frame here to really prospect this. We've got a lot of hard work in front of us right now, man. I'll tell you what, in the light, when that sun starts to move down over the hill, it really starts falling over the hill. And when that sun's gone, the weather turns cold.
As the sun sets, they catch their first promising glimpses of the bigger gold they are desperate to find.
Yeah, and there is gold. Yeah, there is gold.
Oh, yeah.
That wasn't even that much material. There's a lot more material in that crevice. So time is ticking away. The day's going away. We have all day tomorrow, but we're anxious to get results. We know there's big gold here, and we know there's a lot of it.
The next morning, Eric and Christian are up early to make the most of their last day of prospecting.
Erloff was wanting us to really check out that back section today. You want to lead us to where that spot was?
Okay, let's go.
Recent surveys indicate the furthest edges of Herluff's claim could hold high gold deposits in the boulder-strewn terrain.
That was definitely a combination of Danish and American muscle. When I met with Holliff the other day, he had his map out and he pointed to his farthest back claim and the farthest back area. We are sitting at the very back of his claim right now.
Over thousands of years, boulders have slowed the passing river water, which then deposit gold into the dirt beneath.
Latu and I took a walk around here. We can see the old channels through here. We got a channel back over here. There's a smaller channel here, and then the main channel just a step over. It's been quite a few years since the waters actually ran through here. And as we were walking around, we started looking for just that right rock, the perfect rock that says dig here.
These boulders weigh a lot, and we've already rolled quite a few out of the way. But it'll make it so they don't roll in, and our friend Tua here, if that falls and pinches his leg, he'll get stuck here, and who knows, foxes will eat him or something. Or a polar bear.
Most likely a polar bear.
Yeah.
They have just one day to collect as much pay dirt from beneath them as they can with only limited tools.
We need more time. We could easily spend a week or a month out here and barely scratch the surface.
If we can dig a meter by a meter by a meter with a screwdriver and a tiny pick, that shows a lot of determination. Prospectors are full of determination. They're determined to prove that their knowledge is right.
Back at the claim. Despite winter fast approaching, the weather in Greenland is notoriously unpredictable.
Who would have thought we'd be panning and tanning in Greenland?
I know, and it feels great. It feels like a spring day in California.
After surveying the area, geologist Elley confirmed promising deposits at the waterfall cut.
You are definitely on the right track. You can see trends in the bedrock running towards the river. Those are the big catch areas.
Tiffany and Kimberly are testing samples from both sides of the cut to determine which direction to follow the bedrock and find the best gold.
These concentrates are from the left side of the twin cut, which is the top of the waterfall. The ones that my sister is panning are from the right side, which is more into the bank and the moss. They're testing good too, because it's also running right along with the bedrock. A relaxing day, it's so beautiful.
I got one little speck in this one, but I didn't take that much.
Oh, it looks good. They're little specks, but they're there in multiples, so.
Oh yeah, I see it. Oh yeah, that looks really good actually.
Right? After testing the concentrates that we gathered, it looks great, so we're just gonna continue where we are. We do know we're going in the right directions.
Deeper into the Unaktak Fjord, Eric and Christian are prospecting for larger gold on their neighboring claim.
We need to do our best with the time we have, because we don't have a lot of it.
After mining as much pay dirt as they can, they need to test the lucrative material from beneath the boulders.
Yeah, we carried the stream sluice out here. We got a 3-foot stream sluice. We found a really nice spot over here where the water wasn't too aggressive.
The power of the river washes away the light material and catches the heavy gold in the riffles.
Hopefully right now we're just loading this thing up with fine gold. Obviously we'd love to see a nice little picker show up.
A picker is a piece of gold large enough to be held between your thumb and forefinger, and it's not long before they start to see tantalizing results.
We did one bucket just to test out that flow, and crazy enough, there's gold sitting in the sluice over there. Tua's eyeballs got about this big around when he's seen that little speck down in there. That thing's been running for 20 minutes with no material in there, and the gold is still sitting there, so that's a really, really good sign.
After loading buckets for 2 more hours, Christian can now pan the sluiced material and determine if their trip was a success.
I want to know if that piece is still in there that you've seen. And I'm hoping we had about 10 more of those I couldn't see.
Show me that color, Greenland. Show us that color.
Let's give it a tap, see if we can make it come up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is that gold?
What is that?
Oh, is that gold?
Hold on.
Deep in the rocky valleys of the Unaktak Fjord, Christian and Eric are on a prospecting expedition to see if there is better gold on a neighboring claim. And they may just have made one of their biggest finds of the season.
That gold could still be hiding in there.
Oh,
is that gold?
What is that?
Is that
Hold
gold?
on. Hey, it better be in the bottom right now. It better be back in the bottom right now.
It was huge. I've never seen one that huge.
Whatever that thing was, it went to the bottom of the pan, so. Oh, here it is. What is this? What is that? I don't have a magnet on me. Help remove the black sands.
Yeah.
Is it tool?
Yes.
His face said it all.
Yes. Piece of tool.
I was waiting for his reaction.
Ridiculous.
It looked like gold, man. That looked like gold for a second. You would have seen that in the sluice for sure, though. That would have been blinging, you know? You have to laugh at your misery sometimes because that's the only thing that gets you through it. And I have so much misery when I go gold mining. I usually feel terrible. We usually all do. And then, you know, a couple days later, we're right back at it. All you can do is laugh at this point. I mean,
That's definitely off of a tool, though.
Yeah.
That's what we've seen in the sluice. I'm gonna bet anything a sliver of that thing was sticking up out of the frickin' riffle.
You could mistake it for gold.
Oh, very easily.
It's never a waste of time. You don't know where the gold is, and if you don't look, you'll never find out. So this is just to indicate this is not like here on the surface. It could be further down, but if you don't try, you'll absolutely never find it. So keep on.
At least he gave us a laugh, or me.
Hey, that was a laugh, man. And it was like somebody taking the needle to the hot air balloon. Pop.
After 2 days and an exhausting expedition, Eric and Christian have failed to find conclusive evidence of better gold and need to get back to their own claim.
There is good gold here. We just didn't have enough time to dig. We need more time to prospect. And that's something we never have enough of, it seems.
I wish I could stay here longer, too. I really wish I was going back to camp tonight and bring, like, a big ray of hope for them and stuff. I'll probably get back there and just look for my bed. That was just heartbreaking right there.
20 miles northwest in Kokortok, Ray has been working non-stop to finish his super sluice. The build has taken a day longer than planned, and he needs to get his fine gold catching machine finished and back to the team waiting at the claim.
I've been at it since 6 o'clock this morning. Right now, I'm just begging for anything that I can do, just get it put together so I can get out on the claim and start spinning dirt.
Good building materials in Greenland are extremely rare and expensive. To get the job done in time, Ray is forced to improvise.
Time to go scrounging again. What do we got? I'm in search of various pieces of metal. Don't fall and bust my. Because I'm gonna have to hold that hopper box that's gonna dump the material, you know, across the grizzly and into the thing. Gonna need something pretty solid. It looks pretty solid to me. Oh.
His final materials salvaged, Ray makes one last push for the finish.
3 more to go. We're going to the camp, but make a bunch of miners happy. I got my joiner plates. I got my first slick plate. I got my crash box. And I got all 4 of the sluice boxes. Good to go. Put it in a boat, and it's all compact and small enough that I can transport it in a boat. Best of well-laid plans are coming together. There it goes. Let's load this sucker up and head to the claim. Yeah, buddy. We're on it now.
After working nearly non-stop for 72 hours, Ray can now load his new sluice into the boat, turn to camp with a secret weapon which will give their final weeks of mining the best chance of success. In Greenland's capital, Nuuk, after braving extreme temperatures and rough terrain on a nearby claim, team geologist Elley found a huge haul of rubies. But they belong to the claim's owner, a Nunwak. Elley now must get him to reward her efforts by giving her enough rubies to take back to the team.
I'm really trying to be optimistic about this. I guess I just don't have a lot of faith that it's gonna go well. Hey!
Hey, come in.
How's it going?
It's going great.
So, what did we find?
That's the pieces that we got from our short trip.
Very cool. Those are amazing. Look at this big guy.
Their expedition brought in an incredible 20 rubies. But now she must convince a Nunwak to part with them.
I know that there might have to be like a portion of negotiation for the rubies that we found.
Am I gonna be able to take one home?
Yeah.
Okay, you're very, very hesitant about that. I feel like he's going to play full hardball. I'm not good at that. So, what's the deal?
Maybe one of the small ones, like this one?
Okay, that would be awesome.
Is there any way that I could take two? Please?
No. One must be enough.
Aw. All right. I did hike forever, though, to get up there.
Yeah, so did I.
In a last-ditch attempt, she calls her guide Kupanik to act as a mediator.
I'm so sad that he's not trying to give you more. Terrible. You can sell them really, really cheap.
You know what it means to have a rock that you've pulled out of the ground, right?
Yeah, but you also have to remember that at some point we won't be able to extract more of these.
I guess it was just a pipe dream.
Yeah.
Like, I get where you're coming from. You don't know me from Adam. But honestly, to my team, they're gonna definitely think that I failed.
That's how mining is sometimes.
Before I say anything else, I'm gonna take off, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. It was all I could do not to freak out. So I politely told him I have to leave because I'm upset.
Of course I can understand her, but if I give everyone who sees a ruby very cheap, then I won't be able to make a living of it.
That, even though beautiful as it is a hand scratch sample that you get in your first geology mineral identification kit.
You can't get everything that you want. So, tough luck.
"320 miles south, the sun is rising over the Unaktak Fjord. Ray has finally returned to the claim. It's all hands on deck to get the super sluice up and running as quickly as possible.
We're all really excited about getting this thing up and running, get some rocks running through it. Getting really close.
I'm excited. I've still got faith that there's still gold here. And I've got to get this thing running just to prove I'm not an idiot for spending all this money and coming all this way.
Before they can run material through the super sluice, they need to fill its huge base with over 40 feet of gold-catching mats. If they aren't made just right, the team's gold could be flushed away.
We're just going through, methodically gluing these, making sure they're solid and taped up well on the edges. So we got to take our time to do it right. You okay, Tiff?
Oh my goodness.
I'm not okay. I just glued my fingers together. But they're super stuck.
What are you gonna do? We have no acetone or no nail polish remover or anything.
I just have to walk around like this forever now. Oh man, that's bad.
There's no way to take that off. Oh God!
I'm gonna try to cut my fingers away from each other.
No! Oh my gosh, you're freaking me out. Oh my God. Oh God. I can't watch you get me. Oh my God, don't do it! Don't do it!
I have mat on my fingers, fingers on my mat, fingers on my fingers, glue on my fingers too. That's what it takes. You know, you gotta leave a little blood and finger on things sometimes.
As the miners bond together to finish the gold mats across the claim, Ray has news of a situation that could tear down everything they have worked for.
Greenland's just not gonna give me a break. I got a hell of a storm coming in. This is not good. Last thing I freaking need right now is a big storm.
Reports are coming in that just south of Greenland, a huge storm is building, and it's headed straight for the claim.
You gotta get this place buttoned down, get ready for the winds. They're coming in and they're gonna come in hard.
As the winds begin to pick up, Ray puts in a call to teen geologist Elley, warning her she won't be able to return to camp.
Hello?
Hello, Elley. This is Ray.
Hey, Ray, how's it going?
Oh, we're freezing down here. We got almost looked like a hurricane off the very southern tip of Greenland, and the temperatures dropped a good 15 to 20 degrees.
Oh, crap.
Well, I wanted to double check on you, kind of give you a heads up. You might get stranded an extra day if the seas are going to be so rough. We're not going to be able to get a boat in or out of here.
I am so sorry, Ray. That sucks. Please stay warm, okay?
Will do. Thanks, Elley. Bye.
All right, bye.
With the storm closing in, Elley won't be able to make it back to camp and will have to wait for a window in the weather to return to her teammates. Next time on Frozen Gold.
We've got a hell of a storm coming in.
Actually, really, really scary. It seems like a horror movie. I just hope that everything is okay after this is done.
Don't kill me! Eric, don't stand that close to it, bud.